If you like this video, don't forget to sign up for our newsletter, which you can find the link below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our webpage, swimmingspecificyoga.com. Now, depending on the sensitivity of your knees, you might want to have something to be able to pad up the back knee in this class because we're going to be doing some low lunges. I've brought out a small foam yoga block. Chances are you don't have one of those at home. Just have a cushion ready to create some padding under the knee, or you can also fold the mat in towards center and have a little more padding. We're going to start this class in our strong standing posture of mountain pose. So come to where the feet are hip distance pointed straight forward. Feeling a big toe mound, little toe mound, inner, outer side of the heel. Hips in a neutral position. To find that, just rock the hips back and forth a little. Okay, and then find a middle ground. Core slightly engaged, collarbones wide, shoulders relaxed, neck long, ears over shoulders. Place one hand on stomach, one hand on chest. First thing I invite you to do is to bring your awareness into your body and move through your body scan. Simply noticing how the body feels at this point. No expectation, no judgment. Then, start to allow your attention to settle onto your breath. And we're going to move through our three-part breath a few times in our mountain pose. So breathing through the nose. On the inhale, feel the abdomen expand, the ribs widen, the chest rise. On your exhales, feel the chest fall, ribs narrow, and feel as if the stomach empties. And doing that 2 to 3 more times in our mountain pose. Using your breath as a home base for your attention here. So really notice when your attention gets taken away by thought. Just return right back to that home base of breath. Then just bring the arms to the sides of the body so we find our mountain pose. Inhale, bring the arms up and out to the side and then overhead. Long spine, strong core. Exhale, hinge forward at your hips. Inhale, rise halfway up, 90-degree angle at the hips with the torso. Exhale, fold, coming into that full forward fold. Bend your knees enough, your upper body is super close or onto your thighs. Don't worry about how long or straight the legs are. Find some sensation in the back of the legs, maybe some into the back. Just staying for about 2 breaths. Remember to allow the neck to relax. Bend those knees enough, your hands reach the ground. Inhale, bring your left foot back towards the back of the mat. Drop your back knee down. Now this is where, if you want cushioning, feel free to. Front knee over ankle, knee and foot pointed straight forward. Come on up to fingertips. Square your hips, lengthen your spine. Feel that stability in the pelvis. Inhale, rise up, arms up, long spine. Find some sensation in the hip flexors on the left side. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, back knee comes up. Exhale, back foot meets front, forward fold. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up to standing, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back towards back of the mat. Drop your back knee down. Find that strong foundation in a low runner's lunge. Inhale. Rise up, arms up, lengthen up. Notice how this side feels different than the last. Find some length in the hip flexors. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, back knee comes up. Exhale, back foot meets front, forward fold. Now we're going to stay in our forward fold for a couple of breaths, but I invite you to do some movement here. So on an inhale, bend into both knees even more. Exhale, left leg towards straight, right knee bends. Inhale, bend into both knees. Exhale, right leg towards straight, left knee bends. Inhale, bend into both knees. Exhale, left leg towards straight, right knee bends. Inhale, bend into both knees. Exhale, switching sides. Inhale, bend into both knees gently. Hands on shins. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, arms up. Exhale, hands come down through center. We're going to find our mountain pose. Bring the hands to either side of the hips. Make sure you've got that neutral position. As you exhale, press your seat back towards a chair. Okay, your weight should be coming towards your heels. You can see your toes in front of your knees and your toes are pointed straight forward. Make sure those hips stand in neutral position. Now really find that strength in the core, strength in the glutes, and feel that stability. Pick a spot to look at that's not moving. We're going to come into a standing balance. Inhale, lengthen that right leg. Bring the left knee up towards the chest. Hold on to the front of the shin or the back of the thigh. Now I invite you here just to move that ankle a bit. So bring in a little ankle mobility here and play with your balance. Okay, come into stillness with the foot. Exhale, release, come back to your chair. Inhale, lengthen the left leg, come up with the right knee. Same thing on this side. Hold on to front of shin or back of thigh. Open up through the upper body, maybe moving through the ankle a bit. Come to stillness, drop back down to your chair, and then rise up to mountain. Inhale, arms up and out to the side and then overhead. Exhale, hinge forward at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back towards back of the mat. Drop the back knee down. Find your low lunge. This time, walk the back knee back enough that you've got that stretch in the hip flexors. Top of the foot down. Come on up to fingertips and set up that low lunge. Strong through the pelvis, long in the spine. Inhale, rise up, arms up, lift up, lengthen up, right hand onto right thigh. Gently press down and forward, lengthen up with the left arm and reach over to the right. Breathe. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Heel toe that right foot out to the right side of the mat. Hands to the inside. Turn the foot to a 45-degree angle. Keep the pelvis stable. Exhale, drop your right knee out to the side. So you externally rotate in your right hip. Curl the toes towards the shin. And just allow that opening to be there for another breath. Bring that knee in. Heel toe the foot back to center. We're going to think about our seat and our left knee coming in one line. As we inhale, start to lengthen the right leg long. Heel down, toes curled. Don't worry about how straight that leg comes. In fact, bend the knee enough that your hands can reach the ground and reach forward. Then walk the fingertips back towards the hips. Press your chest forward and lengthen your spine. Find some length through the back of the leg. Breathe. Exhale, come forward, low lunge. Inhale, back knee comes up. Exhale, back foot meets front, forward fold. Right away, inhale, right foot comes back towards back of the mat. Drop back knee down. Find where you have the stretch in the hip flexor. Top of the foot down, set up your lunge. Inhale, rise up, arms up, lift up, lengthen up. Left hand onto left thigh, gently press down, gently press forward, reach up with the right. Exhale, come over to the left side. Feel that stretch through the hip flexors for another breath. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Heel toe the left foot out to the left side of the mat. Hands to the inside, left foot to a 45-degree angle. Exhale, drop that left knee out to the side, externally rotating the hip. Curl the toes back towards the shin, keep the pelvis stable. Inhale, bring that knee back in, heel toe the foot back to center. Okay, seat right over the right knee. Inhale, lengthen your left leg long. Heel down, toes curl. Find length coming through the back of the leg. Bend the knee enough. Hands are down and reaching forward. Then walk the hands back towards the hips. Press your sternum forward. Lengthen your spine. Taking a breath or two here. Allow the hamstrings to relax. Exhale. Come back forward to a low lunge. Inhale, back knee comes up. Exhale, back foot meets front, forward fold. Inhale. Rise up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, arms up. Exhale, hands come down through center, finding mountain pose. Okay, once again, hands on hips. We're going to move from chair to a balance. Find that neutral position. Exhale, come back to your chair. Okay, find that stability in your chair. Strong into the right foot. Left palm comes up and out to the side. You're going to inhale, lengthen the right leg. Left foot into left hand. The knees are even. The pelvis is pointed straight forward. Lengthen your right arm up. Kick your left foot into your left hand. Find that stretch into the quads, the front of the thigh. Maybe bring the knee back a bit as long as that pelvis still points straight forward, and reach up towards the sky with that right hand. Breathe. Exhale. Gently release. Come back to your chair. Find that stability. Right palm comes up and out to the side. Lengthen through the left leg. Bring the right foot into the right hand. Knees are even, pelvis pointed forward. Lengthen, left arm up. Kick the foot into the hand. Work with your range. Maybe the knee comes back. Stretching into the quads. Breathe. Exhale, gently release, sink back to chair, and then come on up. Okay, what you're going to do is you're just going to turn yourself on your mat, and you're going to take a wide step towards the back of your mat, okay? Both feet pointed forward, so basically we're just in a wide-legged stance. Your feet should be a little wider than hips, maybe even a little more than a little. Okay, come and work with your range here. Okay, make sure the feet are pointed straight forward in the same direction. Place your hands on your hips. Start to feel your weight come back towards your heels. As you do that, feel your seat press back. Okay, and slowly come to a halfway lift. Then, slowly come all the way down to the ground. If you need to bend your knees here, feel free to do that. Okay, we want to start to feel length coming into the hamstrings. So allow the head to hang, the neck to relax. And then walk your hands 6 inches, maybe a little more out in front of you. Press your seat back even more. Lean into those heels. Feel that stability. Feel the glutes supporting you here. Then, keep your right hand down. Inhale. Bring your left arm up and out to the side. Twist through your mid-spine. Exhale. Slowly lower the left hand. Left hand stays where it is. Inhale. Right arm up and out to the side. Exhale. Slowly come back down. Bring the hands to your hips. Inhale, come halfway. Feel that length in the spine, connection to the core. Come all the way up. And then just bring the feet back to where you're towards a mountain pose. And actually, what we're going to do is we're just going to make our way onto our backs. Once you come onto your back, bring soles of the feet flat on the ground, hip distance apart. Inhale, bring your left ankle onto your right thigh. Curl the toes gently towards the shin. Make sure the hips are even. This is enough intensity in the outside of your hip for you here. Stay here, or bring your right knee in towards the chest. Hold on to the back of the right thigh. So the left hand goes in between the legs. Right hand goes outside of the legs. Okay, if that foot's lifted, just gently curl the toes. Breathe. On the exhale, let's release the leg, keep the ankle where it is. Bring the left knee in towards the chest, hold on to the shin. Extend the right leg long. Heel down. Okay, and then here, we're going to come into a twist. So bring the left arm, out wide like an airplane wing. Hold on to the outside of the left knee or thigh with the right hand and gently guide that left knee over towards the right side. Keep that left shoulder down and turn your gaze to the left if it's okay for your neck. Breathe. Inhale. Come back to center. Bring both knees into the chest for a breath. Exhale, release the legs, soles of the feet down, hip distance. Inhale, right ankle, left thigh, coming to our figure four, the other side. Gently curl the toes. Make sure the hips are even. You can always stay here or working with your range. Maybe you bring the left knee in and hold on to the back of the thigh. Notice how this side feels different than the last. And breathe. Keeping the ankle where it is. Gently release the leg. Inhale, bring right knee in towards the chest. Hold on to the shin. Extend the left leg long. Heel down. Bring the right arm out wide like an airplane wing, palm down. Hold on to the outside of the right knee or thigh with the left hand. Gently guide that right knee towards the left side and turn your gaze to the right. Breathe. Inhale. Come back to center. Bring both knees into the chest. This time, keeping the feet elevated, bring the soles of the feet together, the knees out wide. So we come into an elevated butterfly pose. Okay, opening up through the hips, just press the knees away and press your tailbone down towards the ground. Allow the hips to open. Now you can hold on to the outside of the feet here, the ankles or the shins. Once again, work with your range. Breathe. Then, wherever you are, invite you to separate the soles of the feet, coming to our happy baby. So soles of the feet point towards the sky, knees towards the outside edges of the body, bent generously. So again, you can hold on to outside of the feet, ankles, shins, or another option here is back of thighs. And breathe. See if you can allow the hips to relax. On your exhale, just release the legs. Soles of feet down onto the ground. Stretch out into a Shavasana pose. Bring the legs long on the ground, about mat distance apart. Arms to the sides of the body with the palms facing straight up. Allow your eyes to close. And I invite you once again to go through another body scan. Notice how your body's responded. Notice how your mind's responded. Stay in your Shavasana pose for as long as you wish. When you choose to come out, start with smaller movement. Stay in your Shavasana pose for as long as you wish. When you decide to come out of your Shavasana pose, just start with smaller movements, work your way up to larger movements. Roll on to one side or the other, and gently press yourself up into a seated position.